Welcome back, everybody. So, you can only guess where we are. And that's right, we are on our auxiliary. And I just remembered I forgot about hydrogen. So we don't have any juice. So let's go ahead real quick. I just want to check the batteries. Battery. There we go. Looks like all our batteries are good. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and pipe it up real quick, and then we will fly it over to the docking port, which we will need. We can connect it to the Explorer. We could do that. Absolutely. So let's pipe this. For this episode, we have a few little things to think about. So we got to think about where and how we're going to get our uranium. Obviously, I'm running out of power in a lot of cases. We could just do ice, but ice is kind of finite. Uranium is 2, but it is not as bad. Like, it takes longer to kind of use it all, but also sometimes I want to build smaller craft, and so I don't want to have to always crank out the ice generator, you know, or the hydrogen, or the solar panels even. All right, now that we're connected, we should be able to find some tanks. We're gonna do hydrogen. Tanky. Stockpile on that boy. Stockpile on that boy. That guy. Okay, so it looks like we have enough to get over there, but the problem is that it's coming out of this guy. I believe this guy is the one of the gorgers. So let's go get some more ice, because it looks like we ran out of ice. We have none. And we need some power generation. Not power generation, the engine generation, technically, I guess, thruster generation. I know this is kind of annoying to go around this way all the time, but once you kind of get all this stuff set up, you're not going to be flying around in space a lot, right? Like, you're going to connect that thing up, and then you're going to fly, you're going to jump into it and jump out of it, right? All right, so disconnect, turn on generator. We are full of shit, apparently. Turn on fill again. Large industrial cargo. Okay. Hey, there we go. Blast away slowly. And let's turn on our ore detector. That's already on. Actually, I'll be right back. And we're back, and it's working now. Yeah. Okay. So, ore detector. Let's turn that bitch up. All right. And our speed is good now too. Look at that. Way better. Way better. Let's go over towards this guy. I think this guy has ice in it, but I'm not quite sure where I have ice left on one of these asteroids. I'm glad I did settle around an ice asteroid, but it's another thing I need. Light. Corner lights. That's up a little bit. Turn that guy up a little bit. They reset when you accidentally mess up like I did, so. But we should be good. There we are. All right, that's where the ice is. Let's go ahead and dig out a little bit more of this. A little more of the space. I think I'll keep the stone, because I'm going to try to avoid most of the stone, but we'll keep some because it's always good to have a little bit of stone. Wow. Okay. We're just going to lightly tap around. Kind of move with purpose. Try to clear out some of this stone so we can get to this ice a little easier. There we are. We got a lot of space now. And we'll just dig this out. And I'll be right back when we're full. And we are full with ice. Let's go ahead and get this puppy over here because this thing is going to be heavy. I do believe I have O2 gens on that ship. So we should be able to connect up and get some ice going. Or some hydrogen going, I should say. I want to flip and burn a little bit here. And we're gonna skate on over a little bit. And then flip around or twist. Oh, looks like we're actually backwards. Let's go. There we are. This is the whole point of these connectors, is that you can connect every ship. They'll always be orientated correctly. There we go. Just to make sure, use for parking, good. It is off. I'm going to turn these thrusters off. Well, it looks like not all the thrusters are on, so let's go ahead and just turn them back on and turn off inertial dampeners instead. O2 generators. I don't know which ship they're on, but we're gonna get out and go look. And the gravity's gonna mess up because of the currently being twisted around. O2. Alright, yep, those are on. So we're currently producing hydrogen. Good, good, good. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to disconnect from the outer bottom connector. Now, again, I have not set up the ship very much. This is kind of a skeleton at the moment, like it kind of looks like. But we are enough, I think, to take a flight. Even if it's a longer flight, I think. Ready? Disconnect. Ready? Disconnect. Ooh, I don't like wiggling like that. But it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. And just don't kill yourself by flying around too fast at the moment. And I'll get it out of the gravity well, and I'll kind of show you how this thing works. Ooh. Is there a gravity generator on this yet? Incomplete. That's why. Oh, I guess that is a control seat. I could just use that, but let's use the actual command chair in the center of the ship. Ooh. Hello. So if you have this problem where it's stuck because of the... Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Why am I... Okay, so you can just take your connector. Turn the strength down to 0, basically. And now you should be able to fly away. There we are. Able to fly away. So, this thing is an auxiliary. What that means is it's fast in one direction, and it can haul shit. And that's about it. It is slightly... It is better than a cargo ship, because a cargo ship is basically for slow... Yeah, so this would be called a fast fleet auxiliary. So again, it's fast, it stays with the fleet, but it is not made for defense. It is not made for anything else. This is akin to like the ice cream ships in World War II, and ships that hauled cargo and like ammo and stuff to the ships. That's what this thing does basically. So let me pull away further from the tiny little outpost. Just gonna use that one bottom thruster because again, this is not meant to go. It's not meant to be agile. It's not a combat ship. If anything, this is kind of like a traveling ship. There we go. Okay. So. Oh, it linked us to the wrong deck, but that's okay. That's why I put the grav gens on, just so that it kind of feels like it should. Yeah, so let me get my bearings here again. Okay, so we got to go on the other side. So, yeah, this has to be finished. It looks pretty cool so far, but it's not done. And we'll walk weirdly, and here we go. So here's the first mezzanine level, right? This is going to be for like kind of the crew mezzanine. I'll probably build some of those inset wall stuff into this. Perfect time to have an inset stuff come out. This is really good. It'll be real fun. And then up here will be the well, it's called Infinity, so we got to go look at it. Let's go check real quick. Oh, it's boring. Okay. Whatever. This will be kind of like other people will stop by and like can purchase stuff, and other people can like kind of see the ship and stuff in here, buy stuff and sell stuff. It'll be for like bathrooms and conveniences, stuff like that. So not crew quarters, but visitor quarters. That's what it is, basically. Visitor area. And then you basically walk up this way, and then the gravity cuts off like right here. And then, yeah, you can walk out here, and then now you have your ship dock. So these will all be kind of locked up, right? Closed off, and then when you open one, it'll close behind you, and then you can walk forward. You can kind of see out different directions depending on where you look. There's a lot of light in here. I might want to turn them down a little bit. Again, I have not customized most of this yet, but now you might wonder, why did I do it like this? Right? It's a really weird kind of way to dock up. Like now I have to like change the gravity fields and everything. Well, I'm gonna get in there now. I'm gonna show you using that ship. So we have this vertical design, right? So there's a few ways that people usually make ships. They usually make ships so that they dock on top of another ship, right? So one problem with that is that it's kind of expected, which sounds okay, but the problem with that is, of course, you might get to the point where you need to defend yourself, and so the easiest way to defend this ship is going to be to dive down and show the top to the enemy, if it needs to, right? I mean, the easiest way is just to point away from it and then blast really hard, because not much is going to have enough thrusters to come at this thing, right? 8 large thrusters. It's got to be a gigantic ship to have that, first of all. Second, ooh, fuck. What did I just do? Oops. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to put a repair thing on there. I thought I was lined up fine, but okay. So if you think about it, I can't land on this thing, because if I landed on the top, how would I walk into it anyway, right? You'd have to like get out of the ship and like fall to the deck and then like walk around. But then that also means you need a lot of top deck space, and then everything's kind of really exposed. This is a little less exposed, but it's still exposed a little bit, of course. But if I docked up this way, which is kind of in line with the oh, I missed that. If I docked up this way, which is kind of aligned with the gravity, which kind of works on the side, right? Like if I was to turn this and I was to have it kind of like this, that's more of a thin ship instead of a kind of a covered ship. And that means the stuff on both sides. But again, the gravity is aligned the wrong way here, right? So it looks like this is a good way, but the gravity is aligned wrong, because the gravity is actually aligned this way, right? So what we'd have to do is we'd have to have maybe 4 stanchions all around the ship, But then that means that the ship has to be pretty thin. Now, it already is pretty thin, but it's not thin enough to have ships docked sort of interior to it and stick out. But this way, the way I did it here, which is kind of a luck of the draw, because I kind of was playing around, and I was playing around with multiple designs, and I just kind of like stumbled across this idea. Actually allows me to dock up almost any size ship to at least one or two of these guys. So like even if I have a gigantic carrier, I could probably dock it up because all of my ships have this external docking area, this external dock connector that I built. And so, just a little finagling. Gotta figure out which way I'm wrong here. There we go. All right, so we're lined up. Now I turned off the strength, so obviously it hasn't connected, but you can see now I could have another one of these ships probably connected. I could actually move this one down and have another one in the center there. And I can have some little tiny other craft connected. Now those spotlights are a little close, so maybe I do want to take that out, but I think... Actually, yeah, those do need to be sit back at least one more, so I will have to do that little bit of design work, but... Because you see these down here, these spotlights down here. I'll show you. Also, if I did connect it up, this would be airtight, except for up there, because the ship doesn't have airtightness. But it would be basically airtight for most ships. So you see how that's one block there, right? I could actually move the spotlights and everything back one, because over here there's 2 blocks between the connector, so I'll have to do that. But yeah, so we are actually real good. I love it. I'm very happy. I'm gonna turn off the dampeners on this ship. I think the design is going somewhere. We just need to refine it, right? This is like version, you know, MK3 or something like that, and we got to get to version A. Kind of. But we do need jump drives. We don't have those yet. We have lots of cargo though, especially with this guy hooked up. What, I think there's 2 large cargo containers on that guy, maybe 1. We'll check. So yes, it is a little bit of a walk to get to the crew area and the cockpit, but it's not that bad. Especially once I kind of refine this and make this easier, it'll be easier to get there. Okay, there we go. So that's forward. So as you can see, we have a pretty good twisting, right? We're pretty good at that, actually, because the gyros are all like down the center of the spine of the ship. There's actually quite a bit of those. And again, pretty good forward thrusts, and not too bad for reversing, at least at low speeds. Let's look up how many cargo containers we have. So we have, and I'm going to look at large cargo containers. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 large. Okay. Not too bad. Tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hydrogen tanks. Yeah, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Oh, I could have just counted it here. Why didn't I just do that? I'm a dumb sometimes. And then, yeah, we have 5 of those. 5 large cargo containers. Anyway, we have a bunch of small ones, but a lot of these are actually on the other craft. Yeah. How many O2 gens? 8 O2 gens. Okay. How much ice do we have left? We have a lot of ice. We have 1 million ice left, at least. I'm gonna have to put like some kind of sorting system on this, but yeah, we have like 1.5 million ice, so we're good for a while. We don't have much left, and our power is running out. fully depleted in 2 hours. So the sun's over there. Are refineries running? They are running. Let's see. Let's try to save some power, you know? That cut our time, doubled our time. Yep, we have plenty of gyroscopes. That's good. Inset lights. Aero 2 gens are using a ton of power. Our oxygen farms, we don't really need this many. Holy crap, why do I have so many? I don't even know where they are. Oh, they're between the stanchions. The like braces. I'll keep one on. There's a lot of projectors because we can print from the ship. That's the other thing, is this ship can print large-scale ships. Even if you have a ship so big that it's honestly hard to dock it to this thing, you could just dock her alongside of it. Those are the ghouls. Alright, yep. So those are... Oh, these are all yield modules. Okay. And why did I have speed modules? Do I have 2 speed and 2... Okay. I'm assuming I have a few speed and a few yield on each one of them. Maybe. Alright. So yeah, so we can actually float through space and kind of do our thing with this thing. So the big kind of stanchions on the side here, like right where I'm looking, those we can actually just dock big ships up to. Ooh, big ships up to. And that'll allow us to basically make whatever size ship we want. We can make littler ships or bigger ships. Doesn't really matter. I'll put build and repair on this thing. I don't have one on yet, obviously. I build my ships without mods kind of in mind in a lot of cases. So this is kind of going to be one of the default ships. We should also be able to dock up to the base here, this little outpost. So partially my design of my ships is going to include the hangar, not the hangar, the docking connector that I make, the customized docking connector. And when I say that, I mean the merge block door and then connector with nothing protruding against it. They're going to be about 10 to 20 blocks away from the bottom of the ship. Bottom meaning, you know, where the thrust comes from, the main thrust pack. So they'll be able to dock up with all kinds of stuff just by the fact that they'll be exactly the same as all smaller and bigger ships. So if I get this just about right, you can see, even though it's really big, and you would think, why can it dock up to such a small base? Well, because I've made it so that all of my ships have it very far back. The main connector, anyway. Which does mean that technically, people will be able to come on the ship that way. Okay, so we're ready to connect. I'm gonna... Which one are we on? We're on this one. Yeah. So now we're also lined up with gravity. See? Oh, yeah, we're in the computer room. We're lined up with the gravity. Okay, that's not that way. It's this way. Whee! Yeah. So we're lined up with the gravity. We're also docked up exactly how we should be. Why is power out? Nope, power's not out. Good. We have a ton of batteries everywhere, but we are dying with power. no power, that is. Yeah, so the sun is currently in a direction that does not help us. At least for most ships I have. Yeah, even my Explorer is turned around the wrong way. And this guy... Oh no, this guy's getting full power. But it's just not enough with all the O2 gens I have and the refineries I have going. It is massively not enough. Does this all yield? These are speed queens. These are yields. Oh, is there one here? Yeah, that is one. Wow. So I guess we have a few refineries that are yield and a few that are speed. Oh no, it looks like one of them just accidentally has speed on it. Okay, so we're gonna have to take those off. So let's go ahead and have build and repair do that real quick. I was gonna say, I didn't know why I would do that, but I did somehow. I guess I misplaced or something. Yeah, not refined, but that's okay. So our fast fleet auxiliary is almost done. Assault corvette just jumped in. I hope it's not coming towards us. But it is approaching pretty fast, so I'm a little worried. Fuck. God, that guy's coming in really fast comparatively to normal. So let's go ahead and put up a... what is it called? Drive. No, okay. What is it called? Oh, I haven't made a gravity generator myself. Safe zone. Okay, let me go grind down my gravity generator and then weld it back up, but I have no idea where it is. I don't remember. There it is. Oh, this thing's getting real close. I'm not worried at all. He said to himself. Worst comes worst, I'll cut and run with that auxiliary. And gravity components. Okay. I think I have what I need. I just need to place it. Come on. Come on. Gravity components. I don't need gravity right now. I need safety. Really quickly. Come on. Oh, only 6. Ooh, that's not good.
Inventory full.
Shit. Drop.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay, sorry, I'm not talking right now. Silver ore. No, what are you? Oh shit! What are we doing? Silver ore. Platinum. Gold ore. silver, gold. Sorry, I'm like trying to do this as quickly as possible, and I'm freaking out about this right now. Silver and gold, silver and gold, silver and gold. There's a cobalt one somewhere. It's probably flying away, but he might also be flying towards us, so I am trying to rush this. Oh, 1.9, 1.7. Oh, shit. Okay. One more. Zone! Come on. Whew. Okay, it's flying away, but we... Oh wow, it still could attack us. Yeah, it's still gotta increase. Still gotta turn on. He got really close. I have 2 safe zones? Whoa, oh my god, did I just spend all that time? And there's already one in there? I thought I had one in the build, I just didn't think I actually did. Okay, I thought that was that guy coming after me. We need power. We need power badly. That guy probably wouldn't have been that difficult to defeat, but, you know, ruining half my station for it. Not having a safe place to go. Again, this outpost doesn't matter, but I have everything in space right here, right now. Whew, okay. The minor heart attack is done. That thing's gonna suck so much power. How much more time do we got? 20 seconds. 1 watt. Three hours without any depletion. Any more depletion, that is. Holy shit. 24 minutes. Alright, so if we get another attack come in. Yeah, that safe zone's over there somewhere. $100 meters should be fine, I think. Okay, I'll take out this one. But now we have one in case that's needed. I only have 8 zone chips, okay. I need platinum, uranium, and just to refine a bunch of gold, honestly. Actually, I already have platinum. I have a lot of platinum. That was the stuff clogging me up. Maybe I just need to buckle down and make either a ton of refineries or just like use speed modules. Oh, you know what I could build? Ooh, we're gonna need uranium for that. Okay. All right. All right, so I have an idea. There's a thing called an impossibility core that I have downloaded the mod for. Impos. Okay, I guess I can't find it there. Let's. Nope, that's not it. It is NTech. Yeah, okay. This does 1,000%. So that's 1,000% speed. That's 1,000% efficiency. That's 1,000%. What is it called? Yield. These cost a lot to make. They're like 33 of every resource, and that's like platinum, uranium, all of it. Every single resource, 33 or something about it. Let's just check that. Impossibility core. Yep, so it costs 33 of every resource. I don't have 33 uranium. I don't even have... it also takes a long time to build. It takes 1 day, it says. So that's a lot of time. So I could get started on those as soon as we take flight. So let me double check my notes. Yeah, so the easiest place to get uranium is going to be at the Orlunda planet. That's not the one ahead of us. That's Pertam, right? So we got to go to the ice planet, which also has 1.12 gravity. So I believe we have a mission for our auxiliary and our explorer ship. So I am now all good here. Let's go ahead and disconnect. Apparently I have a ton of shit on my ship too again. Yeah, just a bunch of stone. All right. I'm also actually gonna take a bunch of assault cannon shells because obviously I need those. I have like 1,000 of them, so I should definitely have plenty. I'm gonna burn away a little bit, and then we're just gonna fly around. Just gonna hop over here. No need to rush. And connect up, which is actually the other way. So flip and burn. Whee! Okay. A little too much. That's all right. So I don't know if I'll fit in here, but I can move the gorger if I have to. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put the auxiliary in orbit of the planet. Maybe not orbit, but you know, similarly to orbit. And then we are going to take the explorer down to find uranium. And then we're going to fly the gorger down to go get uranium. At least probably. The gorger's a little heavy, but... Whoop. Okay, proxy. Good. And where's the helm of this guy? Triton. Okay. Let's get out of here before Triton comes over to play. We got a ton of uranium. We'll be able to refine things better. We'll be able to have enough power. That's a big deal. And yeah, it'll be just way better. We need to do this. So let's go ahead and do it. I don't think we need much else from the station. I think I'll just let the station refine stuff on its own. And we will head out. Actually, before I do anything else, I'm going to turn all these connectors off of use for parking, because they're not. Strength disabled, and then we're going to... This is connector 7. Shit, I don't know which one is this one. The Triton guy's getting pretty close. I don't want to mess with him. Connector 10. Yes, I'm glad I didn't switch lock it. Connector 10. Disconnected, go for launch. Go, go, go. There we go. Yeah, switch. Nope. Switch lock. Turret. There are 2 assault cannon turrets on the ship. Both on. Turret. We're gonna turn that to a maximum range. Large ships, small ships, good. Neutrals off. Enemies off. Target stations, characters, good. Weapons first. Target locking. Yeah, cool. All right. I can see the ship slightly. Let's just go ahead and take a look at Triton while we're nearby. Interesting SSTO sort of configuration. And as you can see, we have both of our ships attached and our stations there. I do have a waypoint now for this, Outpost 1. I gotta fix my mouse because the scrolling is not working correctly. Let's get the hell out of here. And get the hell to Orlunda. The eyeball planet, as some might call it. Oh shit. Okay, looks like I might have to turn that off first. Did I not turn that off? I thought I did. I didn't. Gyroscopes. And then let's turn off the gyroscopes on this guy too. They're all gonna work against us. All right, now we are ready to launch. First launch of our fast fleet auxiliary. On the way, I can technically do a lot of editing of the ship because we're just gonna coast the whole way, and it's a pretty good distance. And here we go. Gonna drop down after we get over this rock. And goodbye, Pertam, and goodbye, our little outpost base, space base. For now, we'll be back someday. Da da da. Whoop! Holding too many keys at once. Look at how fast we're going. that spotlight is just really funny. There we are. Now we'll take a picture. All right. So yeah, so our next episode mostly will consist of us probably traveling. And we are at max speed. 300 meters per second. Yeah, but now that we are technically in flight, we could pretend that the gravity generators were on. Hello? Oh, why am I not working right now? Yeah. Why am I falling that way? That's weird. Ooh. We must have a little bit of a tilt on us. Let me try to figure this out. So our gyros are on, so we should be good there. No, that's not what I need. I need a thrust up. Better? Hey, look at that. That's better. Fuck. This is why gravity is a good, useful tool, everybody. Grav gens, at least in this game. You don't need them, but it's good to have them. Oh, wow. That was really funny. All right. And on that note, I will see you guys next time. Peace out.